the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Troy Trojans, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Pittsburg Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
To get cranked up with a semi-final collision.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Pittsburgh's offense is on the field for the first time today. So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kurt, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
We're gaining some breathing room now, tackled at the 26. The Panthers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. He cannot escape, it's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's got it with room to run. Muscles past the defender. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Pitt getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Being thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Back to throw again. Grabbed by the receiver. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Pitt now operating in the red zone. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Right behind the line, it's Goff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Quarterback hammered after the throw. That's an obvious 15-yard penalty. A crucial roughing the passer call has now set the offense up 1st and goal. The pocket breaking down. And they trap him for a sack. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They now have the lead in the semifinals.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The Panthers come to the line to run the hurry up. Handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Panthers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Troy's offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game here. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Walker. He lets it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They stop him, but it's a first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
And a diving catch near the sideline. What a play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Play action here on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. And there's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Troy. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Finds room at the 30. Here he goes. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The Panthers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Makes the catch. It's blocked. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. A deep shot to the right. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Breaks free. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
There's the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact and no penalty. Brings up third down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass. It's Walker. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Just an avalanche of momentum continues for this team. Now the defense gets involved with this sack here on third down, setting up a huge fourth down and a chance maybe to get the ball back.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The Panthers will crank up the tempo. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback keeps the football. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the Panthers will line up to boot it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Trojans offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. the handoff. They'll try it off the right tackle. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down and long from the 9-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Walker. This one ends up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught over the middle. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. There's a flag down. If it's on the defense, wouldn't be enough for first-down yardage. You figure they'll take the 3 points. That's a costly penalty for the special teams. The offense coming back on the field. You just can't make contact with a kicker like that. So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake for the defense on fourth down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they traveling for a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short game. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's gone. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment before this important play. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense back on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Boy, when your running game's working like this, especially in the first half, it makes everything easier. And after big runs like that, watch for the offense to come back and attack off play action.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Gets the first and still running. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. First down here for this offense. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that short completion. Back to pass. It's Walker. Dump off caught by the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. You set it down to the offense. First and 10. QB keeper all the way. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. They can't stop him. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
The Panthers will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. On first down, it's play action. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Finds his man. It's Washington. They bring him down after a short gain there. Second down after that completion. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Walker. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Offense now in the all-important red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Touchdown, Trojans. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
as a design quarterback keeper. And they'll run it in the end zone, so they go up by a touchdown here. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Panthers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. First and 10 now for the offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trapped again in the pocket.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Receiver makes the grab. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. The Panthers will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Trojans offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Design quarterback run. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Walker. The pass is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Breaks an open space. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Pump over the middle, but it's Tate. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of the 17. Wideout's now clustered. He keeps it on the design run. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You gotta be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Troy.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Catch made over the middle.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Panthers looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very deep.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Troy offense back on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, enough for a first down. Solid gain there, moves the ball up to the 32. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. The Kirk, it's Troy the lead right now. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll run it here. There's the stiff arm. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
The pass rush closing in. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Dropping back, it's Walker. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Of the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on third down. Now to set up a pivotal 4th down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
Needs a completion here on 4th down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Look to be there. He
loses the football. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Looking for his back. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
And this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Looking to pass. It's Walker. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, they get the touchdown here, but let's circle back to the start of this drive. This is why good field position is so critical. They start this drive in good field position, and it puts the defense under immediate pressure from the start.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? It's a short completion to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple of scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this. You can catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. That's reeled in. It's Goff. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Panthers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass here on second down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally make the stop, and the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go.
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here comes the Troy offense back out there.
Leaning on the run game here late.
He's found some room at the 45.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here's the handoff. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Going with the old counter run here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The offense now operating in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
He'll hand it off. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports.